Whoa! Oh my
It's episode
goodness.
70 of This Just Might Work podcast with Tanner, Tilly, Mail, and it's Minnie.
No words
already.
Unbelievable.
So good.
Literally the most talkative cat I've ever lived with in my life. And she doesn't
So
speak on the
good, so
podcast.
good.
She just knows right when we press record. She's like, nah, fuck
Yep.
that.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
silent. I'm a mute now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm not on that internet game.
Yep.
Well, nice intro.
They're not using my
70.
words against me.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
Episode 70.
of them.
it is fucking
So-
insane.
I told my dad, I was on the phone with my dad, and I was like, yeah, it'll be episode 70 next. He's like, what in the fuck?
What?
It's like,
That's
you guys
insane.
are still doing that shit
Right.
podcast?
I know.
You guys haven't realized you guys suck dick at
Right?
that yet?
Unbelievable. Only
You'll-
20 views 2 years later? Get it together, boys.
You'll
we're
never
getting-
learn that you
good, we're still-
fucking should not do this
Right.
anymore if you haven't learned
We
it
appreciate you 20 people, by the way.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're at
and
like almost 40 subscribers though.
we're 39 right now, so that's
39.
exciting. And we're getting some support, some comments. We're getting some comments almost every
yeah.
post now. So that's exciting. So because
Very
that was
exciting stuff.
non-existent for a while.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, now
So-
it's like consistently a comment, a video now, kind of.
Right. Yep. So I think just to give a little pre-summary for this episode, we're gonna go big on two topics. Might get to a third. We'll see where we're at because we might go deep like
Yeah.
the last
We don't want to.
episode.
We want to give every topic. It's just attention. So if we
Right.
can't give it our full attention this episode, we're going to save it for next, so that way it gets it.
Right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one, it's
The drink. The first one's the drink.
first one's the drink. Dilly, what do you got?
What we have is Castello del Poggio, Pinot Grigio from Italia.
Oh, another
I
Italian.
like they make a Lamborghini. Yes,
I think
they
this
make
is this
drinks.
the first
Like-
genuine white wine that we've had on the pod?
I think so. This is
Is it?
actually
Have we not had a
it's
white
over-
wine before?
we've had American white wine, but that's like driving a Chevy, dude. Nobody fucking wants that.
Wait,
It's like
hey.
we're drinking. This is from Italy, the finest of the fine. They make they made Fiats. Dude.
Hey,
Fiats
you know what they
are-
say about Silverado owners?
What?
It's either you're old enough that the truck should come with a hemorrhoid cushion, or
So messed up.
or it doesn't come with a VIN because all of them are prisoners.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's either you're a felon or you have hemorrhoids.
There's no in between.
No middle ground.
It's a
with it.
lose-lose. It
No
sounds
middle
like.
ground with a
very true.
Silverado. It's just how it is. Like
Just Silverado.
you see that bow tie in a bed, you're like,
No.
all right. Do you have gray hair? Okay, now I can guess what you do.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have gray hair? You're bald
Criminal.
and you have some tattoos on your face? Oh, that's not a shock.
Yep.
Criminal.
I know
True.
exactly what that
Every
means.
time.
So,
Every time.
back to the Italian wine.
That's going to be a good short.
Yep. I don't know how we got
really
there,
good.
but I love it. So, Dill, you got a Pinot Grigio. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Our first, apparently, real white wine we're going to have. So, it's
Yep.
not a corked bottle. Dilly made it a little easy on himself on that one.
That's
I
good.
think he'll be able to open this one on his own without any help.
Give him my best shot.
So,
It's served, enjoy chilled with salads, vegetarian entrees, chicken dishes, and fresh seafood.
well, where's the seafood at, Dilly?
Well, you got food in the fridge. You can go see it.
It smells like pussy in here. So.
There you go.
It smells like stink ass codfish. So
Yep. Minnie, what do you have to say about that?
Dylan might have brought one of his whores around.
Nope, she's mute. Well, I'm excited to taste this. See what you got here, Dilly. What was your Well, you don't have the mic up to your face, but
Yeah, well, he can talk once he gets done pouring. Here, I'll move the glass up here. So.
I'm excited to see what his thought process was
Yeah.
with going through this because it's always an interesting one with Dilly when he's picking out his wines. So
Mm-hmm.
he goes expensive to non-expensive. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 is the cheapest. Dilly goes, I'm gonna go for 5, 4, 4, 3. I'm gonna go with one rack, and then I'm gonna pick that one. Is
It's
that how it
still,
went?
so long as it's, again, our baseline for worst ever is
Right.
Freak Show.
Yeah, it was bad.
It'll be hard to beat that one.
terrible. It was so bad.
It'll be really hard to beat that one.
Yeah.
How bad?
Then
it was.
after that one is his pear wine, I think.
Yeah, that
True.
wasn't that good.
Pear wine.
It was
And
just
then he had a
like-
cock wine. I remember he had a cock wine.
Oh yeah, he did have a cock on it.
Yeah, there was a cock
Remember that?
wine.
Yeah. Trying to
What
remember.
other ones did he had? He had one that was actually pretty good.
I think the last one he brought was
one
really
was
good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. But so long as it's above pear,
Right.
it's acceptable.
But I haven't had a lot of white wine, so I was like, you know what? I was in the mood for white.
Yeah.
I was like, I want something.
Summer. Yep. Classic.
You know,
A lighter
white.
one,
Yeah,
not
lighter.
one that doesn't weigh on the chest.
Exactly. So, all right, I'm taking a sip.
All right.
I'm ready.
Oh man,
I like the smell. This one smells better.
Smells like a flower bed.
yeah,
Is that
smells like
smelling?
a white wine. Yeah, it smells sweet.
That's an easy one.
It's actually just tastes like
jeez.
juice.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Chug the whole bottle, then.
Yeah, that one's not a
good.
hard one to drink, dude.
I like it
Not at
actually.
all.
That one's a good one. Good job, Dill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Pretty good with food.
I'm not
Seafood?
obsessed with the flavor.
I can
but
definitely see the seafood saying.
Yeah, seafood would be pretty good.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like
Yeah,
it.
a
I like
little
sweeter.
combo it with a little, what kind of seafood would be perfect with this? Maybe like
Some salmon.
salmon.
Some salmon.
Some salmon. With
Maybe
the
like,
Oh,
salmon.
well, salmon with some salt on the salmon.
Some
Yeah, that could be it. Honestly.
Oh, we
White line,
love
yeah.
salt on the salmon. You want some sauce on the side for your salty
Salty
salmon?
I think that would be good though. With
Yeah,
little
it would.
salmon. Something nice, like nice seafood.
All right.
Not like some, like this ain't gonna be good with like fucking hush
Steak or
puppies
something.
and tapioca.
Yeah, you gotta have red wine for steak.
100%. Yeah, it's a crime. Like pasta, gotta be red wine. Gotta be. I'm just a big red wine guy, not a huge white wine guy. Not gonna lie. But
Yeah,
I like this.
it's not
one.
bad though. So
yeah, that one's pretty good.
It's usually
it's not freak show. So
It is not freak show. So
I'm
good
happy
job.
with that.
Hey,
Pretty happy with you.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Dilly. So, are you excited for this topic? Big pumped.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Are you prepared?
I don't know. What do
Are
mean
you
by that?
pumped
So-
and or prepared?
I'm pumped.
Ooh.
I am pumped about it. Actually,
You are pumped,
Okay.
but you're
I
not
heard about
prepared.
That's half of it.
pumped but not prepared.
Okay.
There we
B,
go.
but not the other B.
All right.
So, what do we got here? I'll introduce it because
it is your main. You were the pusher for it.
pretty much my topic. Yep. So I was following it as it was going on. It's kind of old news. It's not like it's breaking news or anything. So to preface that at the start of the topic, it's Logan Paul's crypto zoo scam and everything going on. CoffeeZilla is the one who kind of blew it up. It was kind of sus by a lot of people, but he did crazy research and put together a pretty big production of 3-part series on YouTube. So check it out, CoffeeZilla.
Right.
Check it out. But yeah, he just went into detail. He interviewed a bunch of people, and yeah, I had the boys watch all 3 videos and a couple other videos after what's happening. Logan Paul's kind of response to everything, how he took it at first, how he took it at second. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what you guys think about it. I'm gonna start with you, Mail, because you really know what's happening. So
Yeah. So I watched a whole lot of it, and
Right.
it was fun because I'd so the crypto zoo
Right.
and all that. I remember because I do not regularly. I'm not a devoted fan, but
Right.
I will tune into Impulsive plenty
Okay.
of times. And so I remember over a year ago when he was like, "This is going to happen," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
you do remember it.
Yeah, I
Wow.
remember when he announced it.
Right.
And I mean, I'm very uneducated and I don't understand crypto, and it scares me. So I just was like,
course.
"That's cool." Now you're going to make it even more complicated with NFTs. I'm not going to get involved.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'll be on the sidelines for that one. brother.
I'll watch how this one plays out. And yeah, but it was super interesting because I heard about the failure of it.
Right.
And obviously not from Logan Paul, and
Right.
the documentaries show how it wasn't Logan Paul that was talking about it. It was a fail.
Right.
Or anything else like that. But I heard it in the space, and I was like, oh dang, just one of those that it just didn't hit. No, you
Right.
can't bat 1,000. So
Right. Yeah.
something's gonna fail. I guess
course.
this was his failure, and whatnot. And that's just all I chalked it up to.
Of
So
course.
when this broke, and I didn't really follow it at that time. I was taking a break from Impulsive, so I didn't hear too much about it or anything like that.
Right.
But when you showed it the videos and you're like, this is what we're going to talk about, I was like, oh, shit. It wasn't a fail.
Right.
Oh, this was planned. This was
Right.
conceived.
It was set up the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, it was pretty interesting. I think we'll talk about it on, extent, but obviously if you want to know everything, CoffeeZilla's videos were pretty good. Dilly sent me a meme, actually, about CoffeeZilla.
Yeah.
about fucking
Oh my God, Grant Cardone.
Grant Cardone absolutely roasting him. It was fucking
And you
hysterical.
just showed me a video by him.
Yeah,
which
it's
is
those.
this video. Okay, don't yell at me, dude.
He's drinking his wine. He's trying to be classy in his jammies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not
Look at this
jammies.
guy. He's got
I am
his jammies.
so-
You got your hoodie jeans. I got my hoodie jeans.
Come on now.
I'm so mellow. Look at these slides, dude.
Yeah. He's got the socks
Oh
and
my God, he's
sandals
got
on.
the Adidas. Wow, you don't
then
even fuck.
Slippers on. Oh my
Check
God.
the socks.
Oh jeez, what do we got
Check
on
the
that?
socks.
What is
Dude,
there Alcatraz on there, bro? What's going on?
Hot take. You know you're a fucking virgin if you got Adidas slides instead of Nikes.
Come on. Dude.
Oh,
All right, you're right.
Not
Adidas-
only Nike dudes have had
It's
sex.
it's true.
It's off with
If
it.
you have Adidas slides,
on the socks,
virgin.
The socks say "fuck you" and your fucking avocado toast.
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
Nice.
that's not. I thought you were. I thought it was like.
Oh, wow,
my
it
socks say
does.
"fuck
Yeah.
you." You have a terrible opinion.
No, it does.
That's where
Fuck
you're
you
going with
and
that.
your fucking wow.
me get it.
Those are some good stocks.
That is
Socks.
pretty funny.
Stonks. What?
Good stonks. Let me show
Good
it to
stonks.
Tanner. You see that, Tanner? Camera? Everybody can see it.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
Your
It'll be blurry
avocado
as fuck.
toast.
So
yeah, it's already
so-
grainy as fuck imaging, so
So
that's
good.
gonna work out great.
So
Um,
you'll just have to send me a picture of the sock, and I'll zoom it in like the book edit.
I'll do
So-
that. That'd be good.
Back to CoffeeZilla.
Yeah.
He's the one that made the videos. Definitely check it out if you want to watch the series. It's really well made. First, I want to ask on the CoffeeZilla topic because Dilly was at. We watched 2 minutes of it. Dilly ran away because he was crying and he just couldn't take it anymore.
Well, Tanner's stupid. So.
Yeah. He hated how the videos were made. What did you think about like the style?
The editing style. I'm not gonna shit on you. You have your own
The-
opinion. I'm just.
Okay, I thought it was fine and it was good. The only time when it wasn't okay and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you're taking a fucking piss and I hate it
Yeah.
is
Oh, is it the robot?
yeah, when he was
Yeah.
like, I need a break and he like the robot was talking
Yeah.
and he's like, I can't connect the dots and now look I was like, okay, motherfucker, you're just like fucking literally you're just fucking
Dilly didn't
jerking
even
off
see that.
you're jerking off onto a keyboard right now, dude.
Yeah.
Like you're literally just shut the fuck up and
Yep.
go back to the
I
investigation.
get it. I get it. I think just as an editor as myself, I just appreciate
Yeah,
that work.
It
you know?
was great work. It was a great thing. And I did thoroughly enjoy it. It was
Right.
very interesting, very informative, and it was very good.
Yep.
But yeah, that just whole bar coffee robot thing, I was
No,
just
it's
like,
a little much.
all right, dude,
It
you're
was
jerking off to the keyboard. You're just
Yeah.
like flexing your fucking editor muscles. And it's
Right.
cool that you have those muscles, but
Right.
stop.
If you didn't do that,
Just
it would have
stop.
been perfect. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
just
So
stop.
it just took it one step too far. But
Yeah.
what?
What does he have? What is his name? CoffeeZilla. Does he make
well,
coffee?
we
Because
don't-
everyone makes stupid fucking YouTube
Oh,
channel
okay.
names.
Yeah.
He probably
it-
had a He was a
It
probably.
rolls off the tongue, bro.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
probably
it's
the
easy.
story as old as time in YouTube. You were started off as a stupid Minecraft YouTuber at 13. You
True.
didn't think about your YouTube channel name at the time, and then
You're
you
like,
morphed into something completely different, but you can't change it midway through. So now he's CoffeeZilla
And
Yep.
that's it.
when it doesn't make sense because he's an investigative channel. And how the fuck does
Coffee.
CoffeeZilla make you think of investigative?
Yeah, I think the only thing with the
Agreed.
coffee thing is that robot thing set up. I think that's just.
Yeah.
I think he's had that. I don't know. I haven't watched like a terrible amount of his videos, but the ones I have watched, I have enjoyed. There has been a couple though. I'm like, I don't know about that. A little too
Yeah.
opinionated.
Yeah.
I think he did a really good job with this series. So
Mhm.
Dilly didn't watch it, so he's judging a book by its cover. So.
Uh-huh.
It's all right.
So he did a really good job, and it was really interesting just how he laid it out each episode. I think he did a good job, not trying to completely set up like Logan Paul per se. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm gonna write the story this way so that then the second episode I'm gonna hit him really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he was pretty even all the way through.
He hardly even focused on Logan Paul. in
That's
the
true.
end.
Yeah, I think it was pretty fair to his point while still showing that it was pretty scummy what was
Yeah.
happening. So I think the best part was when he was interviewing all the people that invested in it.
Oh yeah.
And bless those people's heart, but how could you invest in that? And at least the money that they did.
Yeah, because like I thought it was just
Maybe
like,
$100. Okay,
yeah, and I thought it was just simple fucking math.
right.
I thought this when I first heard about it because I remember at some point someone talked about
Right.
the eggs and everything else and how like you get an egg and then you have like a gorilla and then a different egg could be a butterfly and then this and that and blah blah blah
Right.
and then you can combine them into an even rarer animal. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, like Komodo dragon is a 10 for rarity,
Right.
but almost everyone gets gorillas or something like that. So if you get a Komodo, it's fucking valuable.
Right. It was, for the listeners, it was just like a NFT game, I guess, right?
Yeah.
It was a game. Technically, they were trying to make a game out of it. Whereas, like, you can make there's like an egg that you can make into two,
Yeah, you egg
crypt-
and it hatches into a normal animal, and then you can
which are
breed.
NFTs.
Yeah, and you can, which are normal NFTs, and then you can breed those two animal NFTs make another egg, and hatch that egg into a hybrid animal of the two, making an even rarer NFT.
Right, and I think
Interesting.
yeah, we're kind of educating the viewers, listeners, and Dilly at the same time. But
Good.
I think you will really like the videos. You just never gave him a chance.
I honestly just forgot.
I just thought
straight up.
instantly it was set up for failure and it was going to be a failed NFT because, like,
Yeah, and you heard about it at the beginning.
yeah.
which
So
is
what I thought about it,
unique.
because like it was when Bored Apes and everything else NFTs were going around that were selling for like 75,000 Ethereum or
Crazy
some shit like that,
yeah.
like
Wild.
insane.
Right.
And people were like Von Miller and all that were having Bored Apes as their Twitter profile picture
Jesus, that
because
was
they
bad.
bought a Bored Ape and all that.
Right.
So like that made sense because it was like that is a legitimate piece of art, and
Right.
now you own that piece of art, and that is the only Bored Ape, like his Von Miller's cowboy Bored Ape is the
Right.
only one.
Right. Yep.
So it is extremely rare.
Right.
With this game, I remember them saying at some point it was like 14 different animals, and I was like, so even if like only 1 in 10 people get the Komodo dragon or whatever the rarest
Right.
animal is, if 25 million people play this game,
How many people is
there's
that?
going to be a fuck ton of
Yep.
Komodo dragons no matter what. So
Right.
like there isn't a press for rarity
Right.
for these NFTs because if it is popular, a lot of people are going to get them rare or not by
Right.
design. So
And-
it's going to fucking fail
Exactly. And that's if the game worked.
if it worked.
And it
Yeah.
well, it never worked, so and we'll get more into that later. But I think clearly you look at the messages and stuff, and I think one point that a lot of people had, like CoffeeZilla and other people that were talking about it. Like I showed you Penguin Zero. I think you watched his video.
Yeah, I don't like that dude. Anyway,
He's a legend.
no, no.
Have you seen his
Yeah.
videos before?
Dude, he's master of betas. Oh my god.
Okay, well maybe that's the truth, but
He's king beta.
he's so good at his content. is
I hope
legendary.
he fucking does a reaction about this because, like, he might be not a beta himself, but how he talks and how he breathes, and the people from high school and middle school that I remember watching him, and they were like, "Oh fuck, this is so cool,
Right.
he's so edgy," or also all the people that would like talk mad shit about everybody behind their backs, and then the second that person showed up, they would just go silent,
That's
like just
That's
go
such a-
fucking silent.
interesting take.
So like I can't like he might not be that person.
I don't think he
But
is.
every single one of his fans that I've ever, like genuine fans that I've ever met,
Right.
are just pure betas.
Right. Okay, that might be true, but I think he's just huge, so I think
Yeah.
that could go for a lot of YouTubers. But
Yeah,
he's been on the
he's
game.
been doing this forever.
He was the one that did all those like those videos like the clean videos where like it was like the infomercial videos.
Oh yes.
He would
yes.
he would voice over those.
Yeah, proof. The biggest fan I know of him is Couscous.
Yeah. But
That dude
no, I
went.
know you're talking
See,
about.
like I was a fucking mute 24/7.
Yeah.
It did, and then I would just talk shit if you actually fucking looked in my fucking eyes. I was
True.
like, Dilly knows that. I
He's like,
fucking.
all right. Well,
I'd
if
be like, go fuck yourself.
someone
And then
caused a
I'm-
problem, if they interrupted your bubble,
Yeah,
then you were like, you are gonna get destroyed, and I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing.
yeah, exactly. I was a mute 24/7. Those dudes
Oh yeah.
talk loud as fuck like they're gonna be a fucking WWE superstar, and then
right. Yeah, I watch.
Anyway,
I
back
watch
to the
his,
main topic.
I watch his videos every so often. Sorry to finish up on it, but he was the first person I subbed to 11 years ago. I subbed to him. Absolutely ridiculous. Isn't that insane?
Whoa.
Yeah, 11 years.
It
ago.
is crazy.
So, but that's when he was just doing gaming stuff. I didn't know his face looked like for 7 years. So, but that's really he's been around for a while, and I think he has some good takes. But he had some interesting points of like how it was
Yeah.
just comical that the NFTs that you would breed were just like
stock,
yes,
stock images.
Photoshop stock images that anybody could make. If they were like custom art, then you might have something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But why,
Yeah.
why
Like
can't
it's literally shit that someone makes and posts as a TikTok.
right? Yes, exactly. So yeah,
Like
it
it's
was,
not
It was
special.
stupid. It was
wasn't
stupid.
special art.
And to have these people invest as much money as they did, absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
People that really believe in Logan. I've never been a huge fan of him. And
I've
never,
respected the hustle.
Yeah.
right.
Same with me.
But I just think some of the stuff he does and
Yeah.
says sometimes really turns me off. But
His reaction, not necessarily him. Well, him doing this, yes, but more so his reaction after he got found out
yes,
made me realize a lot about him.
yeah, definitely. Well, the worst part is he's still trying to push that it wasn't a scam.
Right.
He's still,
He's still
like,
a-
Yeah.
to this day, he's like, no, we're going to make it work. Don't
We're
worry,
gonna make it
still
work.
working
I
on it."
haven't sold it, and that's
Scary, it's scary.
who
Scary
fucking
bird.
was it? It was another podcast commentary about the whole situation,
Okay.
and they had like someone that literally went to prison for scamming banks or some
yeah,
shit
yeah. Oh, fuck.
or some shit.
Oh, I was
Something like
what
that.
is that?
Okay,
Can you not do that?
Stop.
That's not your mic. The boy held up the wine glass.
Oh, the
like
wine
it was
glass.
his
my
Okay,
wedding.
my fault. Continue.
Jesus
Anyways.
Anyway.
Christ.
Anyway, yeah, he was talking about it, and he was like, "This is stupid as fuck. Like, if you go rob a bank or something, and you're the fucking leader of the bank robbery, you got your fucking getaway driver, you got the guys with the bags and the guns and
Right.
this and that, and you're the person that stands up on the fucking table, waving a fucking pistol in the air, shooting a couple into the ceiling,
Right.
and say, put all the fucking money in the goddamn fucking bag right the fuck now, or I'll fucking kill all of you." Doesn't kill anybody, never touches a dollar bill,
Right.
and then leaves, and then but then they drop the fucking money at the front door of the bank and then run away. So they didn't get a single dollar from that bank robbery.
I see.
They still fucking robbed a bank.
That's true. Right.
Just like him, it's like, because that's Logan's biggest argument.
That's a great fucking way to put it.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's not mine.
Someone
That's
else- yeah, right.
somebody else's.
But still, that's so good.
It is so good
haven't
because
heard
like
that.
his biggest argument was like, how can it be a scam? And then Mike on Impulsive was
Right.
like, that's a kill shot to the whole argument of a scam because you didn't make any money. And it's like,
Mike pissed me off with this whole fucking thing. Did you?
yes,
Did you find? So you said you listened to like his first
I watched.
response
yes.
with the whole podcast.
Yeah,
That's still up, isn't it?
yes, it is.
He took down the initial like
Yeah.
attack at Coffee.
The 7-minute thing.
Yeah,
Yep.
he took that down.
Yep.
But God, in the full podcast, Mike was fucking irritating as fuck.
It was like,
I was like,
shut the
oh,
fuck. Especially because George was actually pushing legitimate hard questions.
Yes.
And that's what they said at the initial time.
Right.
They were like, CoffeeZilla won't be on here for whatever reason. There's drama in that. I'm sure we'll talk about that. But
It was
He was-
Mike that said that he would be pushing the
yeah,
questions.
he was like, I'm going to push some questions that are pretty uncomfortable
Right.
and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And it was just softball questions like,
Right.
did you have a scam? No. Are you Logan Paul? Yes.
It was the most bullshit.
And then George
Just to get
comes
through it.
in and he was like, hey, perspective from the fans.
Right.
Like, and he was like asking legitimately good ass questions. Like, you guys are bringing it from your perspective. What about the guy that makes 40 grand a year, invested 15 grand because he believed in you,
right.
and you went dead silent for a year and a half? Fail or not fail, what scam or not scam, how do you answer to the people that
Right.
believed in
What
you
would you
and
say?
put half of their annual salary on your name and trusting your name?
Right.
And they were like, they pretty much blew over it. They were like, that's a good question, George. Mike,
What do you got?
what do you
Yeah.
got? What's your next question, Mike?
I know.
Wow.
And it's like, what the? And they sometimes would attack George. They were like, no, we're not going to be going there, like this and that, and like
Right.
we're not feeding into the fucking Matrix or whatever. And it's
Right.
like, no, I want to hear that. I
Right.
wanna
No, that's
hear-
real.
it's like,
yeah,
I was
what
like,
he's
I want to
saying
hear.
is,
I want to hear that question. George is doing good. I like George. I don't
know.
like Mike. Mike's a fucking cocksucker.
I know it's hard because I really like George. Like
I do. I really like George.
I think he's a super genuine. Like he's
yeah.
a really real dude, and I
Yeah.
like listening to him. It's like fuck.
I like listening to his
Can he
own
just
shit.
have his own?
He does have his own podcast.
does?
Yeah, he started his
There
own.
you go. Thank
He
God.
started just a little
That's
bit
what I was
ago.
about to say.
Yep.
Okay, that's good. I will
He
check
just
that out.
started it. And
There
he
you
had
go.
like in the first one he was like, I'm still gonna be on Impulsive, but
Right.
like there's times where I want to be monologuing, I want to be doing this, I want to do that, and blah blah blah, and I don't want to be taken away from the Impulsive experience
It just seems
by
like
doing
a
my own thing.
it
So
just
I'm
seems
gonna
like
have it on this podcast that's my own.
He just feels like an overshadowed
Yeah.
like sidekick on Impulsive, which
Yeah.
is unfortunate because I think he's the best one on there.
Yeah.
So, back to it. Yes, I think Logan Paul really struggled with like going after that, but I think it was interesting because I think the podcast episode was, I think, recorded before his response video. So, I think
I don't know. Obviously, I don't know when they recorded which one to
Right.
which one. I know his first attack
right,
is dead.
Yeah.
The episode is still up.
right,
And then he also has a 2-minute thing apologizing, talking about this and that, and
Right.
saying like he's going to put towards $1.3 million to refund people and blah, blah, blah.
and yeah, I'll just call him
And drop,
critical.
drop the lawsuit against CoffeeZilla.
I'll call him critical, but
Mhm.
Penguin Zero. He had a good point. He's like, he made a side point, and I'm glad he like justified this because in his first reaction, he was like, "Well, this is bullshit. It's not enough." Because Logan said that he was going to try to get like, what was it, 1.2 million? He's going to try to get to like the victims.
Yeah,
quote
he was
unquote.
going to put forth 1.3 himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And Critical's first was like, there's like tens of millions of money that needs to go, you know. But then Critical was like, actually, that at least he's doing something, but still.
And he was, but then he doubled down because he was like, he owns Prime. People are fighting in the streets for Prime in the UK. He can afford to fucking pay out everybody. But then I can't remember if it was Penguin or Coffee or if it was somebody else, but it was like they were talking about how Logan's going to refund, and it was like if anyone's currently holding eggs still or something like that.
Right.
And people were fighting and arguing over the internet, and this is where like I agree with how Logan did that one. But I disagree with how he talked it out into the world.
Like how he announced it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because so any current egg holders, he was going to give them 0.1 Ethereum or something like that, or 0.01 Ethereum to refund them for the eggs and this and that, because it's a non-working game. They're going to try to make it working, but in the meantime, he's going to refund eggs.
Right.
And then people are like, well, what about the thousands of people that bought eggs and then sold eggs when they realized it was a failure? Because you went dead silent for over a year. So it was a dead game for over a year, so they thought it was dead. So then they sold out, and it's like... And obviously, and I agree, Logan was like, that was your own financial decision to say you were going to quit on the project. I am not the person that will... I can't pick you up, essentially. I can't remember how he tweeted it out. But it was basically like, that was your own financial decision. I can't be at fault for your own financial decision.
Right.
Which it's like... Yes. Yeah.
But he also really pushed people to invest into it.
Yeah, he really pushed for it, and I agree with it. Like those people that sold, you went out of the game. You ran out of the game. Now you can't do it because now you have to check. Like it was easy for people that still had eggs because it's like, okay, 0.01, done. Moving on. You just have to show your fucking Coinbase wallet or whatever the fuck, however crypto works.
Who knows? Yeah.
And then you get it. Ta-da, done.
Right.
The people that sold, it's like, okay, well, how much did you sell it for? Okay, now I need to switch the difference. Okay, this and that. And like, oh, you did it across 3 different wallets because you had 3. Fuck, okay.
Right.
Fucking carry the 2. Okay, fuck. Okay, you get you fucking get 0.103612984 Ethereum, so I need to transfer. Oh, wait, no, that goes to that wall. And it just got too messy. The second, so like if you pulled out, and you try to recoup your money, you made your own decision that you left the game. If you if you're in a football game, if you're Antonio Brown, and you are in the middle of a fucking football game, and you're about to win that football game, and let's just say that game is the Super Bowl. It wasn't the Super Bowl that he actually did this in, but if you are in the middle of the Super Bowl and you say, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck about anybody, anyone, anything here. I am fucking done. I quit. I cut my losses. I'm selling fucking all, and I'll take what I can get, and I have no ties whatsoever to this team whatsoever anymore. What happens if that team goes to the Super Bowl? Does he get a ring?
No.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
He does not.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you fucking sold your egg, like...
That's true.
You fucking muddied the waters too much for anybody to help you. Like,
yeah, and I think along with that point of, like, I can't help you exactly, I think kind of alluding to, like, the people... There was a guy that invested $500,000.
Yep.
Lost it all.
$500,000 lost all of it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah. What are you thinking about all this?
I'm just kind of listening. There's a lot of information going on.
You're part of the podcast, too. You're not a listener?
I mean...
Yeah.
There we go. $500,000. So all this money that people lost, where did it go? Did it go to Logan?
Good
question.
They're saying they lost it because it's just like stock market. I think theoretically they still have their money invested in and they still have their eggs and everything else, but it was like they bought it at a value of 1 and now it's like a value of 10,000th of a 1.
But they don't. Oh, wow.
So like if they sold out right now, they're getting fucking they're getting a penny for every 10,000.
So it's unbelievably suspicious that it went down. You could say, I guess, if it were, similar to stocks. I don't know. the money disappeared. It's
Well,
like,
also, we haven't gotten to it yet, but there was like 2 or 3 people that were helping with the whole
Crypto
Crypto
King and Eddie Ibanez.
That guy. What a story that guy is.
Yeah,
My
what
goodness.
a fucking story that dude.
Is fascinating what he was able
He's
to do.
a interesting human being that doesn't exist.
I know. It was the whole story it was fascinating. But those people ran away with some money. They
One of them got like $6.2 million or something out of it.
gee.
so that money, from investors.
Yeah, so
People took those. Those 2 guys took some.
So, yeah, and then I think the biggest things that were brought up by CoffeeZilla was the group chat. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yep, definitely.
Because I think the group chats showed that all of them had malintent, but it showed that Eddie and Crypto King were kind of the orchestrators,
Yep.
and they were just having a pretty face of Logan Paul be the thing,
definitely.
the catalyst that brings all the money in.
Definitely.
It wasn't necessarily Logan he was trying to make a fuck ton of dollars off of it,
Definitely.
and even if it was a little slimy to make dollars off of it, but he didn't necessarily like orchestrate and plan out how malicious it would be.
Right. Again, he was just
He was along for the ride.
along for the ride of the bank robbery, essentially, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So yes, it was super interesting that Eddie Ibanez guy.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. So he, a guy that can you stop pushing the fucking
I
table,
didn't-
dude?
I didn't push it.
You
I was
did?
wondering. No, you
That was
did.
me.
Oh.
It looked like Dilly did it. So
It's like-
you watched it more recently than I
Yeah.
did because I watched it like a month ago when it was going on. But maybe you can explain better of what he was doing. But essentially, he was like trying to design and
Yeah.
get people to invest in it and stuff
Right.
like that. So.
Yeah. So Eddie Ibanez, summary, he pretty much made up a fake persona. He said he was a digital programmer and this and that, went to MIT, got the degree from MIT, was an adopted kid that went to
Yeah.
MIT, and then got recruited by the CIA, did work with the CIA, left the CIA, went into private sector, found out a mathematics scheme kind of like Moneyball for football players,
Yeah.
and helped the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl with his scheme of
What
like
the heck?
mathematics, convinced the owner of the New York Yankees that he did that. So then the
Crazy.
Yankees owner picked him up and had him on his staff advising him on choices with players as well for a while. And then they finally like all this trust and this and that, and like he got good with like Logan Paul's manager and this and that and blah blah blah. So they were like, oh, this is a smart dude that knows digital fucking scape and blah 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 and knows numbers and trends and everything else. So we're gonna bring him on to this project, and he was like one of the key members. Did not go to MIT,
Yep.
is not adopted,
What?
was never a part of the CIA, and
You
did
lie.
not work for the Philadelphia Eagles.
You lie?
Yeah.
He lied about his whole entire life.
What a legend.
It's like, oh my
To
god, this
get
guy's
away
awesome.
with that?
I know.
That's so terrible. Terrible.
It was
guy,
insane.
though.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and then he got
Whoa.
brought on to the Logan Paul team, which I think
Wow.
was explained by CoffeeZilla that Logan didn't have any idea either, or his team.
Right,
that
he was
lying.
trusting.
Yeah.
He was trusting Logan's manager that he was like, dude,
That believed in the whole
like
thing.
it was like he was literally hired by the owner of the New York Yankees. Like clearly, if he got
It's hard
hired
to
by
look
him,
worse than
yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
Than the Yankees owner.
So
So
he was. Who was he? Just a random
he was a fucking scam
just a
artist.
guy. Wow.
He was some schmuck
and he
that
was
just
orchestrating
lied
this
through his
scam.
teeth and made millions by doing it
Yeah, and he got signed on by Logan's manager and his team and everything.
What?
onto the NFT
And
project.
he like lied to them and then was like orchestrating this scam and then
Yeah.
ran away with like $6
So-
million.
So that's the guy that you think caused.
Well,
There's another guy.
there
too.
was him, Crypto King. So like,
Amazing.
here's like one of the slimiest parts of it all that I saw, which is like made me open my eyes to like the crypto industry.
Yep.
So they had like a crypto token, so like just like Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever,
Right.
that would use as in-game currency, but you can sell as well on its own. So they were supposed to launch it, but they launched it like a month or something ahead of when they actually said when they announced the launch to the public.
Yep.
So it was a shadow launch or a dark launch where it was
Oh,
pretty much
yeah, that's
only
right.
the people that launched it know about it. So it was like Logan Paul, his manager, this Eddie guy, Crypto King, and maybe one other guy.
This was
and
the
they were
worst
like,
part. Yeah.
this is how we're going to do it, because like it's embezzlement and this and that and blah, 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 and you have to get IRS involved. So they literally said, we don't want to get the IRS involved by like distributing 20% of all tokens prior to launch. So instead, we're going to launch it, not tell anybody, purchase the tokens at a discounted rate, essentially, at the opening price, not tell anybody that we did this, so that way no one can affect and change the market scheme and the pricing of the coin. And then we'll own like 40% of all tokens on market by the time we tell everybody else to launch, and then we can dump it for that millions and millions of dollars more than what we bought it for.
That
Wow.
proved like the whole
And
thing.
then
That
there
was
was-
like the main point where it was like, boom.
Yeah.
That's
And it's
hard
pretty
hitter.
much like insider trading. Like there was literally
Yeah.
message receipts in this group chat where it was like, you can only sell this much in a day. If it affects the market value more than 3% or something, hard stop, cannot change over 10% per month or something like that.
Right.
So like they were like literally like, it was like fucking, yeah, it was like insider trading.
It literally was. So no, I think that was a huge thing. I think
Yeah.
what else? Crypto King had a other past with Logan.
Yeah,
also.
so he was pretty popular on Logan's personal channel because he was also like the king of collectibles for a while.
Yeah, and what was
so
it,
like
that
he was the
Pokemon one?
yeah, he was the person that got Logan Paul into Pokemon cards and like buying up like $24,000 worth of Pokemon cards and selling a fucking Charizard for fucking 50 mil and shit like that. Like he was the one that got Logan into that. So like all the collectibles, he was kind of like a Gary V type of guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he like was very niche on the collectibles like Pokemon cards.
Right.
Wow.
Baseball cards, this and that. And then he got into crypto, started and got the nickname Crypto King. He brought him on. Crypto King took advantage of the situation
No
with
kidding.
that shadow launch, made like multiple Coinbase wallets or whatever the fuck wallets.
He had the most, didn't he?
Yeah, so Logan bought like 10% of all tokens. His manager bought 10%. And then, or whatever, I don't know the exact numbers. This Crypto King guy secretly made like 5 more wallets to buy more of this CryptoZoo token. So he secretly bought like millions of fucking CryptoZoo tokens without the other people knowing. And then in the receipts, they were like, who the fuck is this guy that's fucking buying it? He's messing up the whole thing. It's raising the price like fucker crazy. What the fuck? Now we don't have fucking majority. Whoever this fucking scammer is a fucking majority. It was Crypto King.
It's
So,
crazy.
Do you ever feel like 20 years from now, there's going to be so much evidence about crypto and how crazy it
yeah. It's literally the Wild West.
Yeah,
It is.
It's the Wild West.
Right now.
There's no real
yeah,
rules.
especially
Yeah.
it's fucking
There's going to be
crazy.
so many documentaries about crypto and all the embezzlements and fucking FTX and everything else.
Yeah, this is only the beginning, especially with Logan too. And what's funny is he had like a failed project that happened way
Yeah,
faster.
Dink Donk.
Yeah, Dink Donk. And you saw that on the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like,
so.
it's really fucking insane, but like, I think, so going back to what I was talking about with the whole, like, shined a light on what Logan is and like kind of surprised me.
Right. Yep.
Because he had the fucking Japan problem years ago.
Oh yeah, jeez. of
Yeah,
course.
the Japan problem.
Yep.
And all this and that. And so that was fucking bad. Went off the
course.
internet forever.
Yep.
Career was literally saved by boxing KSI. Without KSI boxing him, his career, he would not be here.
Gonzo.
Without KSI in general, now he's got Prime with him.
Yeah.
So
But without without KSI in general, if KSI didn't
Yeah.
say I'm fighting Logan Paul,
Yep.
then his career would be dead. He would not get restarted.
Right.
He would be in the fucking tubes.
Yep.
And quietly living somewhere else because he was rich as fuck by then already, but
course.
still.
Yep.
Yeah, so he had that, was dead silent for basically like a year. He like just went off, he went cold, would justifiably
Of course.
and correctly. He was
Yep.
just went fucking cold turkey and said, I cannot fucking,
He
I
did.
can't do this.
Yeah, I
and
know.
that was good.
It was crazy.
Came back, did the fight with KSI, started Prime, doing all this, quit the vlogging, did the fucking Impulsive podcast, and I thought, oh wow, he's really changing a new leaf and
Right. Yep.
blah blah blah. And it's not like he's humble, he's humiliated. He doesn't look at himself
Changed.
as he's a
Yep.
changed man. He's not looking at himself like he's the high and mighty statue atop the pedestal. He's just a good dude doing good things that he's happy about that he wants to share with the world again.
Right.
Yep.
That's it.
Right.
He's not like he thinks he's a good dude. He probably thinks of himself. He still has a little bit of ego because like
No
if you're
doubt
going to be in
about
the YouTube game, you kind of have to have a.
It's got a part of it.
If you're the top 10, you're some of the top creators on YouTube. You're going to have an ego. That's just how it fucking happens. The second
how it is.
you get that golden play button and you start feeling the type of way.
It's true. Well, the money is absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah,
if you're really pushing it that hard.
Facts.
So.
Exactly. But yeah, so I thought he'd change a new leaf.
Right.
Watching all his response videos on this, because like the receipts say it all.
Right.
He might have not been the orchestrator. He might have been the buffoon of the team.
Yep.
But he was still knowingly
definitely
being part of this.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
And whatnot.
He knew what was happening.
He knew what was happening. He didn't know it was he might not have understood that it was a full-fledged scam, but he understood that he was taking advantage of situations.
Yep. Definitely.
At minimum.
At the very minimum. Yeah.
At the very minimum, he understood he was taking advantage of a situation that benefits him and nobody else.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So, and then his podcast, and which that was a heavy podcast for him in general because he also had to address his whole fucking religious fucking attacks on George. So,
I saw clips of it. I didn't watch that whole I really just watched
So, it really kind of more shows me his character and how it's like, I can't ever back this guy.
Right.
Because, like, just admit it. Just admit.
Yeah.
Because, like, he talked about the religion thing.
Yep.
And he talked about this on his podcast and everything else. And it was always, woe is me.
Yes.
The world doesn't understand where I was coming from. They don't understand my perspective. It's so hard. And it literally gritted my teeth at one point. Like, Mike was fucking talking about it. And he was like, I've never seen you like this. This is like the worst. This is the worst I've ever seen you live ever.
I did
and
see
everything
that,
else like that. They were talking about how the news broke about CoffeeZilla when they were in Qatar and he had food poisoning. And I was like, yeah, that's definitely worse than when he fucking videotaped a fucking suicide body.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
that's
seriously, that was
definitely
bad.
worse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when you just got found out for embezzlement and
I know, they were
shit. Yeah,
painting it
that
like it
was
was
way fucking, that's way worse
They
than
were
what
painting it like this big sob story and everything.
yeah, like it was woe is me. The world doesn't understand what I was
the world's
doing.
problem, not my problem.
Yeah, the world, if only the world saw it through my Logan Paul eyes.
And I
if
think-
only.
And
If only they saw through my eyes.
So, and kind of like same topic. Don't worry, same topic a little bit.
Yeah.
With like way in the past when he filmed that body,
Yeah.
like that forest.
Well, it's not a body. It was a body.
It wasn't a
No
I guess
quotations.
It was a body.
It was a body, and it was a fucking stupid thing for him to do.
So did he purpose? Oh yeah, wasn't he like,
It
oh
was-
there it is, and they just
yeah,
like,
he went to
swung the
Japan.
camera
He had
over?
that fucking stupid hat on, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the fucking Japanese suicide
remember-
forest. Oh, there's a body."
I remember
and then it was like, and the whole world went, "You are the dumbest human
Stupid,
being
dude.
fucking
Yes.
alive. How the fuck could you ever
remember-
think that was a smart idea?"
I
No
saw
kidding.
that meme forever. Probably as up till 3 years ago. I think I saw
his
that.
dumbass face with that hat on.
Dumbest
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so fucking stupid. But I thought he changed the leaf. And then when he does all this, I was like, whoa.
Yep.
And I honestly probably would have fucking let bygones be bygones. And because I'm just an outsider just looking on I'm on the sidelines watching
course.
this. I didn't
Right.
have any fucking skin in the game.
Of course.
I'm sure those guys that lost $500,000 will never fucking forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
But me on the sidelines, I'm like, if he admits it and says, I legitimately fucked up, I'm doing everything in my power to make this right, I'm doing
the
this and
thing.
that, I'm doing this, I'm talking to authorities to help fucking figure out how we can fucking close gaps or fucking talk to politicians
Right.
so
You might
we can
watch his
close the
stuff.
tubes. I could be like, you're fucking stupid for doing that, dude, but
Right.
we'll move on.
Right.
Own up
But
to,
the
yeah.
fact that he was just like, and he was like talking about like, but it wasn't this, it was this, and
Right.
that's how I felt, and this and that, and it's like, dude, just to fucking admit, acknowledge
Messed
the
up.
fact, because they never brought up the text messages,
Right.
and that
Isn't
was the most,
ridiculous? Yeah.
that was the most convicting information. They were like, he's
That's why
just
they
a,
didn't bring it up.
yeah, they were like, he's just a storyteller, and he's twisting the truth, and it's like, no, that's what liberals say about fucking libs of TikTok on Twitter.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, because libs of TikTok literally just retweets tweets from liberals
Right.
and like screaming liberals from TikTok and just posts it. It doesn't give commentary.
Right.
Doesn't edit the videos. Literally just reposts.
Right.
Yeah.
It's only
That's all it
reposts.
is.
There's no original content on Libs of TikTok. And they're
Right.
like, they twist it to make liberals look so horrible. It's literally the same thing. Fucking
Right.
Logan Paul's going, he twists my text messages to make them look so horrible.
They're literally
and it's like, no, they're
text
just,
messages.
it's just screenshots. Like,
That's all it is.
literally, I'll read it and I'll be like, huh, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Like, just
Right.
admit you're an asshole.
Yes.
But he won't. He just like,
You won't. Especially,
my perspective.
it works. It looks even worse because of his main response video
Yeah.
of him going at CopyZilla.
Mhm.
Look, it might not be the perfect guy, CopyZilla, or the best creator of all time. I think he makes good videos. The series was great in my opinion,
Mhm.
but man, it just made Logan Paul look awful.
Yeah.
And that 7 minute like attack on
Yeah, and hence
CopyZilla.
why he took it down.
Of
But
course.
literally, that hundreds of people recorded it and reposted it.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, so it's on the internet.
It's on the internet.
It's yeah.
It's not leaving.
on.
Yeah, but it's just like it's one of those things. And like, obviously, we're going to talk about the crypto stuff. We're not going to talk about his problems with George and his religion.
Right.
But like that was also part of it because like George, like we said earlier, George was asking legitimate questions. Like the $40,000 a year guy, what do you say to him? Didn't acknowledge that, and this and that, and like Mike was part of the problem because Mike
Yes,
kept on
absolutely.
giving softball fucking questions. He was not a hard pushing guy
Not
at
at
all.
all.
Because like literally when they got to the religion part, just to give further example of how softball this shit was,
Right.
they were talking about because like in December or something, they were getting in a little argument on a regular podcast. The podcast got taken down because of this.
Right.
And fucking Logan was saying like George had to go to therapy because Jesus Christ wasn't doing it for him. And this and that, and it was,
Jeez.
Wow.
and like pretty much like it came off as saying like you're a fucking joke if you ever think you can have an okay life by being religious.
Right.
Wow.
That's what it came off as.
Right.
And so George, being Christian, I think he's Catholic. I don't know what he is.
I don't know.
I don't know if
but-
he's like Protestant or Catholic or Baptist or what. I don't know. He's some form of Christianity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I can't remember exactly what. But yeah, some form of Christianity. And so when they addressed it along with all this crypto stuff,
Right.
he started bringing up like all the perspective of all these Christian people, and Mike was like just hard stopped it, and he was like, no, we're not going to get into that. That's going to be skewing this and that, blah blah blah. And they left that in the podcast, and it's like, no, because that's literally leave that in and let him talk, because that's literally why Logan's under all this heat is
Exactly.
because all of those people's perspectives. So stop like fucking just dropping the
yeah.
perspective that's literally the most important, the viewer.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Mike was just doing that with both topics. So
Yeah, he was just shutting down any hard conversations that
annoying.
would actually deteriorate Logan's image.
well, yeah, because they knew it was going to happen. So
Yeah.
okay, so to finish up the topic, so Dilly, I think you kind of got the full story as long.
Oh, yeah.
Same
No,
with
I
the
did.
viewers and watchers.
It's pretty cool.
Cool, not cool.
Cool, not cool. Yeah,
Absolutely
yeah.
fucked.
And you know, just
Go ahead.
so like you know, this shit's bad, and Logan's not handling it good.
Yeah.
Because like you in our documents, you sent videos of CoffeeZilla, Penguin Zero,
Right.
and that's pretty much it.
Right.
And I was like, I can't do that. I need Logan's perspective,
Right.
and I need pro people Logan's perspective, because I watched those videos and they were all pretty much anti-Logan.
Of course. I tried to put
And I was like, I
a video
need
of him in there. but
I
yeah.
need both sides of story, because
Right.
both sides of story equals something in the middle that's genuine.
Right.
And I have to see, so you have to read between the lines. And when I did that, I couldn't hardly ever find any pro Logans, and the
Right.
ones that I did find pro Logans, it was like it's like watching like a fucking some stupid idiot doing some stupid idiot thing. I was like, you can literally find all
Yeah.
the stupid idiot
Yep.
things possible. Like
Right.
now I understand why they were so easily going against him, because it's
Right.
not hard to find so many problems with everything they were
Yes,
saying. Like
everything. Yeah.
I was like, wow, they really weren't being unbiased. They were just showing literally
Exactly.
what he did.
Isn't that crazy? So yes, which makes it look even worse.
Yeah,
because
it makes
it's glaringly obvious.
It's
what
not
happened.
hard to show how bad of a picture they made.
Right. So now finish it up. Last thing, what will be your lookout on Logan Paul from now on?
My look at Logan Paul.
Yeah. Just because you were describing that, so I want to hear what you
Yeah,
have to say.
my look at Logan Paul from here on out when it comes to the story of CryptoZoo and the fall of CryptoZoo, he was the showman and the buffoon that was propped up by other people.
Right.
But he wasn't the orchestrator.
I think
Yeah, I
just
was
in
thinking the
general, who he is doesn't affect how you look at him.
Yes.
Yeah.
The responses he made and how he carried himself after it was found out
Just handled the whole thing, yeah.
shows that he did not have much of a change of heart. It was
Also-
just a hiccup in his
Right.
shitty attitude.
He might have been constructing 5% of it,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that if it was 50%, he wouldn't look
Yeah.
as stupid. He looked like more of a shithead.
Yeah.
But at 5%, he just looks
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah, it went in my eyes, and obviously I can't tell off of one situation, but like
Right.
it went from he turned a leaf and he's a changed man after Japan
Yeah.
to he changed in the sense that he knows how to hide who he really is
Yeah.
better.
Yes.
Not that he actually changed.
Absolutely. And that's what I think I've seen in him,
Yeah.
but not been able to justify, if you will. You
Yeah.
know, it's like that's why I've had a hard time watching his stuff, and it just feels like he's putting on a
a show.
persona. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
A
acting
face,
through.
different face the whole time. Every time I'm watching him, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't see the real guy, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and this kind of proves it a little bit, you know what I mean, of kind of who he is kind of as a person. So we'll see what happens to his career. I know it ain't. I mean, he'll probably be okay because it'll be hard not
Yeah,
to be okay
he's
as
still
Logan
going to be
Paul, but
okay. Yeah.
Might
But-
take
It's
some
not going to
time,
he's
but-
going to fall on his face and go into the
No.
fucking ether.
No. But yeah, he screwed up big time. So
Mhm.
yeah, he's having to really cover his ass. So yes, interesting topic. Dill, you should still watch those videos, even though I know you won't.
You
But
should check them out. Though.
yeah, you should. It's pretty
They're
interesting.
pretty interesting.
So, although
yeah.
you'll probably have a fucking aneurysm with the editing, but
That's really what got me, though. It's really
every
rough.
YouTube video has that.
It's like today we're gonna be talking about, and it's like zooming in and out, and then I start having like seizures, and I'm like, oh my god, like just be in one spot, and then I get a headache, and then I get mad, and then I get stressed. So I just don't watch
In
it.
a matter of like 2 minutes watching the
Okay.
videos.
No, it's not that bad. They're pretty good. It's good. It's
Mm.
engaging. But anyways, next probably move on here.
So
We got
Yeah.
we'll just brush over it real quick, and then we'll go into the next topic. Main topic is we went shooting today.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's fun.
I'll get all over what we thought of it today. But
Very fun.
Mail, you go often. I think you're practicing the subject.
Yeah.
Marine Corps and all that. So it's just second nature. So
Mhm.
Dilly and I, not as much. I've shot a buddy in high school that I would always shoot with all the time. So, and he had rifles and stuff like that. So I had a little practice. Dilly's done it a couple times, but today went out in a really sweet range. I actually really like that
Yeah,
range.
it was a cool range.
Really
Might
cool,
be the
yeah.
main range from now on, but my goodness, it was cold.
Oh, it was very cool.
Yeah, it was freezing cold. We had to take breaks, go back into the truck, have the heaters blast our hands back to warm.
There was only one time I really had to do that, and I think I did shot the pistol, then shot the AK, then shot your gun, and then I literally I had 5 rounds left, and I was like, I cannot feel my fingers at
Dude.
all. I took
If-
the mag out, and I literally I
Once-
couldn't feel the mag. It
Once
was
you touch the metal, on the gun.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I will say that's a perfect area for you could say summer or when it's hot. Like when you have nights when it's like 80 degrees still and it's almost dark. If we went out there.
Well,
Yeah.
the range closes after dark, but yeah.
Oh, okay, well before then, probably like 3, maybe
Yeah.
3, 4, or something like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or whenever it gets dark, 5, 6. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. Like when the sun's just down enough to where it's not beaming.
Yeah.
It's
well, that's
like
what's great
summer
about
nights.
where
Oh,
we live is the
It's-
sun stays up
till
till
9.
Yeah.
In the
10
summer,
o'clock,
so yeah. You
Yeah,
get a
you-
lot of shooting time.
You can go out
Yep.
at 7 o'clock and still get that nice daylight
true.
and everything doing it. But
That's
it would
pretty
just be
cool.
nice to have it a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But
that was fun, yeah.
it was really fun. I haven't shot in a while, and I think I got the hang of it. My last couple mags, I was doing pretty well. I was hitting most of the targets.
Yeah,
so.
you were plinking good.
Yeah, so that was really awesome. I really haven't shot like that before, so exhilarating. It was a good time. So good. Let off some steam and just chill out with the boys. It was a good time. So, so that was our Sunday morning. It was crazy. Probably not like most. But what Dilly really wanted to talk about is what, Dilly? Because you haven't talked much this episode. I think you've said about 30 words.
So I think
The second topic.
Yep.
you're talking about.
Yes.
Zzz,
Okay.
Yes.
zzz.
So, concerts.
Yes.
There we go.
There
Wow, you
Good.
got it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness,
so-
you're staring right at it and it took you that long.
There is a Zach Bryan concert here.
Who's that? I know who he is, but
Let me tell you about him.
Let me
Mail
tell
was
me,
the
tell me,
one. Mail was the one that introduced me to Zach Bryan. Us, but I think I was the only one. I was like, you know what? Let me look him up. He
yeah.
blew
I'm
up.
very surprised that I introduce you guys to so many artists when I do not listen to too many different artists.
I immediately you told me about Zach Bryan. This was months ago when on one of our other episodes, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a look because, I'm not crazy usually about country. I just have never really listened to it. I'm not hating on it. But Zach Bryan's his own guy. It's like Chris Stapleton. It's like
he's
his
in
own
the
dude.
same vein. He's kind of folky, so he's kind of in the same vein as
Yeah.
Tyler Childress and Coulter Wall.
Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And so he has a concert here. I really like to go. It's probably expensive, but
Probably.
When
Zach
is it?
Bryan. I don't know when
it just
somewhere.
announced, so it's probably like 6 months out or something.
Okay.
like
Yeah.
that.
Gotcha.
But we are going to Tanner and I. Well, I got
Mhm.
about a ticket. Tanner's probably gonna get a ticket. We're going
did.
to a concert. This guy's name is Token. He's a rapper.
Cool. Hope you guys have fun. I'm not gonna go.
You don't want to go?
No, fuck no, dude.
Dude.
What the fuck?
It's so fun.
Mel's not a big rap
But-
guy.
Yeah, why would I go see Token Bitch?
Just waiting to say that
He
for the whole week.
he's Token's gonna be really fun
I
because
didn't tell you. I did, but
you know what
From
he,
South Park? Token from South Park?
wait, no, listen.
probably looks like it.
This guy, I kid you not, this guy reminds me, he's way better than, I will say, way better than Young Gravy, but the fan base that Young Gravy had is very similar. When I went to his
Would you-
concert,
Really? Would you say so?
I really think so, but he's growing fast. Token is really, really getting up
Well,
there.
he's been in the
quick.
game for a minute.
He's been in the game for a while, yeah. Young Gravy, I don't even know what he was doing. He was just joking around, just like making, I don't know, you could call it music. I don't know.
Makes fucking meme music.
Meme
bro.
music,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Now
All
he's
of a
making he has a lot of meme songs, but
Yeah, now he's making more music.
he's obviously legit artist now.
Yeah.
But it's hard
But
for me to take him seriously.
I saw him. I've told you guys, maybe mailed this to you before, but I saw him in Denver. The concert ticket was $13 for Young Gravy.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah, you,
and
you
I was
won't
at
spend more than that. So.
Front stage. You know I got that
Does
deal.
not look like Token from South Park.
Nope.
So, no.
Did you look? You
Look him
looked
up.
Yep.
So
I don't know what Token from South Park
So-
looks like.
okay.
Okay.
But Young Gravy, $13. I was at the front stage right there. He jumped off the stage. Oh, what? Definitely not the same.
That's hysterical.
He jumped off the stage.
That's
I
awesome.
love
He's-
South Park.
South Park's
So
a goat
good.
for sure.
But Young Gravy was into the set, jumped off the stage, looks at another buddy and I that we went to, we both went to concert.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude. And he gave me a fucking bro hug. And I was like, no idea who he was. Because I went there for Roy Purdy, which is still a meme guy. $13 for a ticket. I'm like, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Not Jewish Mario.
He's- No. So, Roy Purdy's the
Although
guy.
Dilly would have gone to concert.
Dude,
though.
Remember
Dilly
that-
would go to Jewish Mario in a heartbeat.
Fuck off.
So,
So-
what is his actual name for
Mario
context?
Judah.
Mario Judah.
Mario
that's
Judah.
right.
Yes.
Jewish
God,
Mario.
whatever happened? He dropped off quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a
one
one
meme.
meme TikTok.
What was that song? How'd it go?
Yeah,
I don't know. What
you
was
can't
it?
sing it.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh. I'm not going to sing.
You got
I
it.
can't say that. So, I can't say that. But, no, but anyways, Roy Purdy was that video, that Vine, that very classic Vine. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out, jumps in the trash can.
Yeah.
That was
Oh.
that guy.
Yeah.
And he made
No,
music.
I know Roy Purdy. It's just hysterically he went for him, and now
Young Gravy was
instead of
massive.
and now Young Gravy.
Yeah,
massive,
and
so
Roy Purdy was the main guy. Young Gravy was like his side.
That's
you know what
pretty
you call it.
cool for
Oh, yeah.
Gravy though. So
And
good,
so,
good for him.
yeah, gave him a bro hug, whatever. I was like, I don't know who that dude was. And then all of a sudden, I see him everywhere, just rising, going up and up and up. And then he just performed at the X Games too, which is like,
No kidding.
yeah, he's everywhere. He's huge
Good
now.
for him.
So, anyways,
So yo,
Token's gonna be crazy.
I got a ticket.
You just bought it?
Yeah.
But Token?
Oh, yeah,
You did.
I did.
You bought it.
I got
No
it.
lie.
No cap.
Was it at like the knitting factory or some
That's
shit?
got to be a clip. What time was that at?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hour on the dot.
Was that
Oh,
is it going to
man.
be at the knitting factory or something like that?
Yes.
No.
No, the Revolution
No.
Center. I believe.
Yes, Revolution. That's
So-
what it was. Garden. Yep.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
Token
nuts.
is crazy.
It's gonna be sick.
This guy, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
dude.
check it out. It should have way more plays, but we've listened to it a lot. But Sway the Morning, very popular
Sway the Morning.
radio show and everything for hip hop and all that stuff.
Mhm.
Token was on it recently in the last was it last week, 2 weeks ago, something like
I
that.
think a couple weeks ago, maybe.
But it's got to be one of the hardest freestyles
And-
he's ever had, if not the hardest thing he's ever,
Oh yeah.
put out. So,
He's got the thing is he has, and they talk about in the video, other videos, reviews and stuff, reaction stuff. He's just got a passion for it. Even though he's so unique, way different, but you got to kind of like.
how much was
I mean-
your ticket?
Mine was 25 when I bought
Dude.
it. They probably went up, huh?
Yeah,
How much was yours?
95.
Jeez.
Are you just in like the pit or something? General
I got
admission?
General missions, but yeah, it goes to the front, so
It's all right.
fuck it.
Knitting factory?
No, the Revolution.
Revolution.
Oh yeah, there is that.
So, you did
But yeah,
I'm stupid.
I was
2
hungry.
minutes ago.
So
So
I was concerned.
we're going to
It's all right.
Token. That'll be sick.
Yeah,
It'll be pumped, and it's like I forget what date it's on, but it's really close to our birthdays.
I think
so.
it's March 7th.
Okay, yeah,
It
it's like
I
a little bit
think.
before our birthdays, so
Yeah, so
that'll be
be
sick.
Really
That whole
cool.
month will be crazy.
Oh yeah,
But-
that is when your birthdays are.
Yep.
Hmm.
Because yours is. I got it. I got it right here. This is a good friendship
Yeah.
right here. February 25th.
Nope.
February
Damn it!
is March 7th at 8 p.m.
I was close though.
Yeah.
One day,
Oh,
26. Fuck, it's the 24th.
28.
Damn it! He went 28. Dilly, I was one off from 25. Fuck. I was so close.
Oh,
That's all right.
man.
I tried best. It is the 7th. Okay.
March 7th.
So we'll go to that.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for any other concerts or anything? You have, I
Oh
don't know what
fuck!
you
I need to buy my
You know-
fucking Steelheads tickets.
You know what I really think
Ooh.
about? The tickets might be too crazy now. I don't know.
What's that?
But
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan, I want to go to. But Country Jam, dude.
Yep.
Tanner never went to Country Jam, and
Mm-mm.
I never lived Country Jam. I was kind of a wuss.
Yeah,
back
I
then.
fucking
Big time?
live.
You live. He stayed up till
You got
fucking
the full
5
experience, huh?
5 a.m. every. Dude, the thing is,
His sister and I would wake up at 10,
No, chill out.
8, 9 in
Not
the
like
morning or something like that.
Oh.
have hot
and
dogs and shit.
Have hot dogs, and
I know
her
what
and
you're
I
talking
would
about.
beer bong 3 beers apiece to kill the hangover, so that way we would be just drunk the full 5 days.
It's crazy because we'd hop out of our toasting hot tent. Oh my god, it was hot as fuck.
Yeah, because it's in the desert.
And we get up. It's already 90 degrees. It's 9
Right.
in the morning
Yep.
because you went to sleep at 5. You know,
Yeah.
and then
3
and
hours
then
of sleep a night, baby. All I needed.
literally, this guy gets up. The grill's starting. He'd start up the grill. They're beer ponging and eating hot dogs, and then they're drinking again.
And then
all
some
day
50-year-old
and
lady-
night.
drinking?
I didn't drink that much back then, honestly.
Yeah,
I
and then
only
we
had a
would
couple.
look over, and then there's this 40-year-old chick just coming out of her tent with just bare-breasted to the fucking sun.
Oh yeah, she looks
Nice.
like fucking leather. She's like,
what? Oh my
And all of
know,
us just look
tan.
over it, like Dilly's like,
They're rough.
like still trying to wake up, like,
God.
his sister's friends like, and
I'm
then
like, I need a shower, and everyone's
yeah,
like,
and
let's
then
drink.
all
I'm like,
4 of us just look over and we're like, boobs,
Literally?
bibs,
Dilly, did you see him? Yeah.
yeah, dude, that 40-year-old boobs,
oh yeah,
yeah,
You know,
she just was bare-breasting it,
oh,
You gotta
Um,
get that tan in, when you
yeah.
can. So
dude,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so bad.
I'm not
I
tan lines.
punched my head into the bus door, or not the door, the
Oh my
wall.
God, dude.
Oh god.
We're
The
on
bus
the
wall?
this, dude.
Yeah,
what-
so like
what's the
it's
bus?
so the Country Jam
'Kay.
for people that don't know, it's just outside of Grand Junction on your way towards Utah.
and Mac.
And it's like a fucking 300-acre farm that they turn into a festival.
It's got to be the
Right.
best.
So
country
it's like
festival.
20
Hands down.
so like maybe like 20 acres is like vendors and the actual concert area.
Right.
The rest is like RVs and campers
Party.
and tents that are just partying it up.
Right.
Going
Pools.
fucking mental. If you're
Right.
living it up like I was, you would go till fucking 5 in the a.m. and
Yep.
then wake up at 9 and do beer bongs.
But if you were Dilly, you would
So,
go to bed at
but-
7 p.m.
And
yeah.
everyone's drunker than living shit.
I mean, there was this guy. I don't know. You probably remember him. He drank a whole bottle of Jack Tennessee Honey Whiskey, whatever Jack Daniel. He was bleeding from the nose.
Yeah.
And he was laying on the ground. He's like, ah, ah!
Jesus Christ.
And then they loaded him up on a golf cart, and the cops loaded him up on a golf cart.
He's just going, "Rah!
He was
I
like,
want to get to Luke Bryan.
That's what he said?
there's blood dumping
Something
out of his
like
nose,
that.
and he's like, "Rah!" And dude's just, and we saw him later too.
Yeah, he was just ripping.
He was probably fine. They probably gave him a sip of water, and they're like, "All right, get back out there, bud," and then you fucking
Yeah, it's
drink it. I mean,
Yeah,
Slap on the
cigarette.
ass and it's
good
like,
game, good game.
Cigarette, coffee, back in the game.
Third quarter, let's go.
Sorry.
Dude.
It was too
Back in
easy.
the
Back in the game.
Oh my god.
He did it.
That's a meme. All right. Yeah, but it was just fucking mental. But anyway, so back to hitting my head through a fucking bus.
Yeah.
We had this cooler because like we were at the very far fucking end because when all four of us got our tickets, it was like 2 weeks into the tickets. So all of them were sold out except for the furthest ones.
Of course.
So like obviously we're already drunker than shit at 11 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, it was
It's
like
just a
literally
great
noon.
Great statement.
Sun's out.
We had a cooler full of beer and Mike's Hards
We're 20,
and
by the
fucking
way.
everything. Shut up.
Well,
Anyway,
it's not part of the story, Dilly. Come on.
that's fine. Next.
Shut up. And
To
so
the past.
and we're going to
Hold on.
your sister's friends that got a spot way closer to the venue.
So the bus would transport people. That's
yeah, so the
basic.
bus would go
Yep.
from here to here. They would stop like
Okay.
they had like
It was
3
a school
stops in the
bus.
grounds and then right at the venue.
Okay.
So we get on the bus because we're too drunk to fucking walk 90 degrees a fucking quarter mile to some person's campsite with
Oh, so
this
you gotta
cooler.
take the bus to the
so
main-
we take the
okay.
bus, we
Got it,
get the
got it,
cooler.
got it, got it.
I'm carrying the cooler because I'm big boy Marine boy.
Yes, you are.
Nope.
And
Big
whatnot, and I fucking sit down, and I pretty much like sit down, and I thought the cooler was going to be strong enough and heavy enough
Oh,
to where when I
Jesus
sit
Christ.
back and I hold on to it, it would stop me from going all the way. It didn't, so I just go, boom!
Oh.
Dude, the back of my head just. The whole left side of the bus. The bus driver stops everything, and she's like, "Is he okay?"
Dude, well, it's funny to put it in my perspective because he's blasted. I'm not nearly.
You were blasted at that point.
He was. I honestly
was
only had a couple
fucking
drinks
goner than piss.
because I didn't drink that much back then, to
It's
be honest.
midday.
But bro, this guy, and everyone else is hopping on the bus. They're like, "Hi, how are you? Hi, good morning, hi." And it's fucking 11, like you're saying. Male fucking at the age we were grabs a cooler and fucking sup and just grabs a cooler, pulls up on the bus full of beer, and the bus driver, she couldn't say no. Like, what do you say? Like, no, you can't, because there's a line of people behind you. Like, all right, I guess show goes on. And you walked in the back of the bus with the cooler, and you're like, sup, saying hi to everyone. And when you sat down, you just rotated, and all of your momentum, you went, and didn't even slow down. Your head goes, bam, and the whole side of the bus goes, whoosh. It was like a ripple of when steel ripples, that sound.
It's a
Yeah.
ripple effect.
And the bus driver literally goes, "Oh, is he good?" And everyone's like, "Ooh!" And he's
Jesus
blasted. And you're laying there. You're like, "Oh, good." And then they just fucking
Vibing.
keep going.
Fuck. I bet that hurts so
Oh
fucking
my
bad.
God.
No, I was too drunk
saw
for
it?
it to care.
I
Dude. saw it?
I heard it. I saw. I was like, "Oh!" I thought he was gonna just get knocked out.
Dude.
Just, oh my God.
Yeah, but I just had access like nobody's business. Like we
do you mean
brought plenty of stuff for
Right.
booze.
yeah,
Oh, it was just booze.
you saw the
Um,
Marines.
But
too.
yeah, so I'm a Marine.
Right.
It was every third fucking tent.
Marines.
Had a Marine
Flag.
veteran,
That's fucking
active
crazy.
Marine, had a Marine Corps flag, had a family member. So
The
literally,
shorts.
every third person.
Why
And
do you
this
think
was
that
back
is?
when I was active. I don't know why there was so
Just
many
because maybe
Marines.
country
Country.
jam or the area?
I
Or-
don't know if it was the
combination of
area, if probably the combination.
I see.
But it was every third tent.
Okay.
I commented on it when we pulled up and we were getting our wristbands and everything. I was like, that's a lot of Marine Corps flags at the
Right.
campsites, and I was like, wow. And I was active duty Marine, so I had the
Right.
haircut, I had the shave, I looked the part. So
Oh, yeah.
everyone saw,
Oh, yeah.
and there
Especially
so
when you walked up,
they would
yeah.
do some chirping. They were like, Semper, and I would Semper Fi, and they were like, "Oh, you a Marine?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Dude, and
Literally, so
Typical
every
Marine talk.
fucking third tent. His sister and her friend were getting annoyed as fuck. Dilly was confused as shit, but they,
Right.
literally
Yeah.
every third tent, I was getting stopped to do shots, fucking
Dude,
do a beer bong, do so
Or
much.
this guy, these couple guys, they were like,
That's how
there
you
was-
get fucked up.
there was a mud pit.
Oh yeah,
There's a mud pit, and they're like, slide through the mud pit or whatever, and you get a shot or something, and Mail just sprints and slides on his stomach through this mud pit.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually, like, very impressed. I was like, damn, Mail. Like, you slid through this mud pit, and they're like, yeah, and then you're like, just drinking.
Yeah.
And it's like 1 p.m. It's not even
Yeah.
late. Like,
Dude.
it's daytime.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was
crazy.
Yeah, but every third tent, like, they were getting so annoyed because literally
Yeah.
it would be nonstop people like, you need a drink, you're on the Marine. I was like,
So
God.
you're tossed, and then
they were like, get in our pool, come on, dude. And I was like,
Was there slip and slides and shit too?
Oh,
there's
yeah.
everything you can imagine.
dance floors, slip and slides, 1,000-gallon portable pools.
And you know what's crazy?
Bouncy castle?
What's
No.
What's
Damn
the?
it.
I think
that would fuck.
the coolest thing in that environment
Yep.
is that everybody acts like they've been friends with you for years. You don't walk
That's
past
sick.
anyone; they don't look at you.
Especially when you got mail,
yeah.
apparently, too. Like,
Dude.
you
got
walk past
brothers
them.
everywhere.
If you lock eyes, they're like, "You're drinking," and you're like, "I don't know you." Okay, and then you're just and that's just
Dude,
like that's
yeah,
it.
best example of
safe.
this.
It's so yeah,
It was
it's so
like
bad.
maybe 5 p.m. now.
Right.
5 p.m.-ish or something. And I think it was like
Okay,
Cole
that's pretty late.
It was like Cole Swindell or something that was performing.
Right.
And so, and we were meeting some of your sister's other friends at the venue, like just outside of it. So we
Right.
start walking the like quarter mile or whatever. Leave the cooler behind because we can't bring that in and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's this, so that
Where do you just leave it?
at the other person's campfire site.
Okay.
And then so we're walking towards the venue and all that because you're not allowed to bring booze or anything else, and you can't bring
You
a
gotta buy
container
it in there?
Yeah. So
Getcha.
we're walking over. A golf cart, because everyone had golf carts there,
Right.
fucking starts rolling past us. Drunk as shit, motherfucker. No shirt on. Barely has his shorts on. He was so drunk. Has a full bottle of fucking rum.
Oh.
And he just locks eyes with me, just like Dilly was saying.
Yeah.
And he's like, chug the fucking bottle.
Hey, what do you say?
And I
No?
was
Like
I'm fucking pissed
Yeah.
drunk. I
Yeah.
can't fucking
Just crushed.
I'm stumbling when I'm focused.
Right.
So I'm
so
like
bad, dude.
I start running in the mud past for this golf cart and I'm like, fuck. Barely grab it, fall, stand back up, go,
Damn.
and it was the worst rum of my life. It
dude.
burned like a motherfucker. It was probably Everclear.
It was probably hot
Crazy.
too, huh?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck.
Literally warm.
Oh,
your body gets-
no. And then he's like, come on, man. And I just fucking drinking as I'm running it back and barely hand it off to him. And he goes on his way. He's like, fuck yeah. And I was like, everyone's
was not
looking
worth it.
Yeah. And everyone was looking at me and they're like, how the fuck did that happen? And why did you do that? And I was like, I don't know. And I don't know.
I don't know, but it happened, so that's all I know.
Fuck.
Dude, there's one very, very vivid memory I have of that
Oh, God.
of that place. When this is when I didn't drink much back then, of course, but I don't know what I drank, probably just beer or something. But I was very drunk, and we were walking past. You might remember it. We had to walk all the way back. It was like a couple miles, probably back to our campsite or whatever.
It was probably about a mile
like a mile.
walk.
Okay.
And so, oh my God, I was blasted. I'm just walking, and I'm like, ugh. And then there's these RVs, very nice RVs set up, and there's a big stage, and it was
Yeah,
blasted.
Cadillac Ranch.
It wasn't Cadillac. It was past that.
Oh, yeah, the other one that had the stripper pole.
Yes.
Yeah,
And and it was playing this song. It was the sunset,
Sunrise, repeat. Yeah.
I remember that very moment.
Sunrise.
I'm looking, and there's like a disco ball and lights, and I'm like,
Spinning.
and I'm like,
Because you're so fucked.
oh my God. And then I don't know what you're doing, but you were not. No, I was gonna say I don't know what you were doing because you weren't with me. But anyways, we were walking. Oh no, I was walking. I say we because it was me and I guess my conscience. I don't know, just fucking walking.
It was just you two together.
And I'm like almost back to the tent, and I just see that's the last memory I remember. Just the lights, just everything, and then it was pitch black after that because our campsite was far enough out, and then I don't know, crawled in the tent, probably passed out.
Oh.
Remember the dirt in our mouths too.
Oh, yeah, because everything was dust.
Dust. You
Oh.
wake up and it's like
Yeah, it was
Oh.
your body gets put to the test. It's actually
bad.
crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking mental.
Yeah.
Dude, and then that night, dude, it was just like...
We gotta go though this year.
Yeah, it was so great.
After all that.
Yeah,
it's
it was
It's
great.
literally
Dude,
like boot camp, but
yeah,
it's good time.
it was
fun.
great. Dude, because, like, getting blitz drunk, because,
Right.
like, the golf cart, the bus hit, everything, that was, like, the pinnacle of holy shit, he's not okay night.
Yeah.
Because, like, the bus hit started, so I was already blitzed at 11.
Yeah.
Go to the thing at 5, still blitzed, chug rum, made it even worse. Get to the fucking door. Your sister's stupid fucking friends didn't fucking think, even though they were there for the other 2 days before this, thought they were able to bring in fucking containers of alcohol to the venue. We meet them and they're like, well, we can't waste it. And I want that. And they were like, if you can prove the container's empty, we'll let you bring it in. And they're like, we want the cup. And your sister's friend, who he was the only other big dude. So it was like me and this other big dude, and like other big dude, he was like Luke Combs size.
Oh, this is what you do.
He was a Luke Combs kind of guy.
That guy was so cool. Yeah,
he's a dope dude. But he was like, imagine Luke Combs. That's about him.
What were their names? Dude?
I don't fucking know.
So fun.
This is what you do. You fucking chug the alcohol for them and then piss it in their mouth. Then it's a win-win.
Okay, well we did that except for the pissing in their mouth.
Okay.
Literally, it was like, and it was rum again, rum and tequila and something else. This dude and I
combo. All right, that's all right.
Like we said, like I haven't known this dude more than 2 days, and we're like brothers now.
So cool.
Actually, that's just how Country Jam is. And
apparently.
They're like, what do we do? Didn't even fucking acknowledge us or anything. And like him and I just look at each other and like, are we about to fucking chug these fuckers? And he's like, are you going to be able to handle this? And I'm like, I'm going to if you're going to. And he was like,
shit.
Remember that?
I guess we're going to fucking slam him. I slammed him and I went, and then
the male was dead.
Yeah, and then further into the fucking story, which we've told before, fucking Zins just hit the world.
I was just about to talk about it. They had a Zin tent.
Yeah,
and nobody
Zins
knew who they
just hit the world.
Zins are, you remember those?
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Okay, so I got to tell you something so funny, though.
I put 2 of those things in my mouth and I'd fucking puke.
Bro, wait for it.
I know.
No, wait. I turn around. I remember this very, very well. My sister, she... of course, had tried the Zins, too, because you had Zin. My sister got some. I turn around during one of these concerts. My sister's got a fat fucking lip of probably a whole fucking can of the pack. She's like... and she's blasted.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like...
her and I were going so hard.
You literally put
it
like
was $1 a can.
Jesus Christ.
It was. And there were samples because they were trying to get them out to advertise. So
so there were like baby cans with just like 3 pouches, and then there were like $1 a can for the fucking 20 pouches or whatever.
Dude,
I haven't touched them since because I fucking just start dry heaving. I get hiccups and I just start like fucking like.
I never tried
now
them.
You never tried them?
They probably get praised. They probably get so buzzed.
Dude, my brother started hitting Zins one time, and I was like, oh my god. Dude, I was there when it hit the world. Yeah, her and I, like, we were just like blitzed than blitz. So yeah, bus, fucking rum golf cart, fucking rum and tequila chug, and then fucking get in there, and his sister and I just started, oh, we don't really feel it. We're too drunk to feel it. Put another one in. And it's the 6 milligrams. And then we're like, dude, I had 4 in, and I was like, whoa. And then I started putting 6 in. I had a top middle and a bottom middle, and that's when it really started hitting me, and I was like, I started ripping them out.
It looks like a chipmunk.
I was up against the fence just.
Oh, I remember that. He was
laying up against the fence.
He literally,
I think that's the only story I remember.
Yeah, he laid next to the fence, and you were like,
yeah.
And then that guy, the security put the flashlight on you.
Yeah, after all of that, like the security puts the flashlight on me, not thinking I was about to fucking like comatose.
And I was
he
like,
was just
good?
like, no one can lean up against the fence, get him off the fence, and he was just shining the light on me, and I was like, oh Jesus,
Jesus, hello,
Jesus, take me.
Dude, you're so buzzed. I mean, just. And then, you both of you guys, my sister and you were both like...
And then we just like take them and we just fish hook them all out. We're like, never again.
Yeah, not doing that ever again. I
mean, $1 a can, that's so dangerous. I was just laying around with my fucking sitch snap... the fucking bag that...
cinch sack?
Yeah, that's
it.
Of Trojan condoms.
Yeah, they had the Trojan tent, too.
Well, they had that, too?
Yeah, because there was also a Trojan tent that was also sponsored by Trojan. That was the most hilarious thing ever. Like, that was just like... I think the Country Jam paid him off so that way there wasn't a lot of STZs running around and making a bad name for Country Jam. Because literally, like, it was like spin the wheel and try to get a prize. And it was like a water bottle, a bag, a this, a that. And, like, biggest winner was, like, sample thing of condoms. Did not fucking matter what you landed.
You always got it.
You got a temporary tattoo of the Trojan thing. So I had a gold fucking Trojan condom logo on my arm the whole time.
Might as well make that permanent.
And then a cinch sack. And they were like, they were like, winner, chicken dinner. You get the sample, even though it's like water bottle. And I was like, Okay.
Yeah,
Sick.
they gave me
Cool.
some shit too.
And so, like, I
Give
got
that
the
away.
tattoo, and then they gave me the bag, and I thought it was going to be like one Magnum, one Ultra Thin, one Nirvana.
It was
Literally, they had
pounds.
a fucking bag where it was probably 60,000 condoms
remember
all in this fucking container.
Jesus
It was on a
Christ.
pallet, and they just go, choo, 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 choo,
They
choo,
just said-
choo. I had 50 goddamn condoms. And
Oh my god!
I was
You
just
did, you
walking
had-
around, and I was like, I'm gonna be safe tonight.
I remember that.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe.
Dilly's fucking walk around. I'm not gonna have sex tonight. Sorry.
This is terrible, dude. Fucking
Sounds
just
fucking exhilarating.
disposed of them. I'm not gonna use them. Fucking stupid.
Dude,
It was so funny though.
such a mental thing.
Oh god.
It
So,
was so funny.
finish off that topic and
Anyways.
maybe just the podcast in general. What other concerts are we planning? Are we going on? Maybe a different
what's
genre we're going to?
Genre, I'm not going rap. I don't fucking care. Unless it's
I
like
might
NF, unless it's NF or Logic, then I'll be game for.
I don't think Logic's making it. I think he's a producer now, but
Country Jam would actually be crazy.
That'd be
it's
sick.
Like, it's
Yeah.
like $400.
Country,
we're getting
Yeah.
everybody to go NF.
yeah,
if he goes on
country,
concert. Oh,
always
nice.
down for country.
About rock.
Yeah, I'm down for most rock.
Okay.
Rock's an interesting
I think
one.
I'm gonna go
would-
to a rock concert with the
Which
girl.
one?
It's her favorite band, Nothing More. They're coming to Boise for the first time.
Nice,
so.
nice,
Wow.
nice.
So that'll be super cool. And I've never been to like it's heavy rock. It's hard rock.
Yeah,
It's hard rock. It's probably they might be classified as metal. I think they might
Yeah.
be classified as metal. But
maybe, possibly.
so she's
It'd be a good concert.
she's a metalhead. So I've never gone to a metal concert or maybe even a rock concert. I might have gone to a rock concert once when I was young. But
What concerts have you gone to?
I've been to T-Swizzle twice.
Love that.
And
one.
then that's it. No, I'm kidding. I've been to a lot of fucking country.
Mumford and Sons.
Yes, I have. A lot of country concerts too. Kenny Chesney, Miranda Lambert.
Kane Brown sucks dick at concerts.
Really,
Dude. Yeah, he was an opener.
I've
for-
heard he's really good. I've heard he's actually a pretty good performer, but
from
apparently
what
not from you.
I mean, I was drunk as shit in North Carolina,
Right.
but it was fucking. He was an opener for Jason Aldean,
Okay.
and like, it was when the Marshmello and him song came out. The one thing, right?
No,
yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be a good short.
Yeah.
And I literally see this motherfucker just sit down. And he's like, one thing, right? Yeah, and I was like,
What is happening?
what the fuck is that? Like,
Terrible,
Yeah.
dude.
Maybe it was
there's
just,
like 20,000 of us, and you're sitting down. Like,
No
come
passion.
on now.
the fuck are you?
I was just exhausted. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, been to a lot of Darius Rucker. Been to him.
Nice.
I've been to NF at that's rap at Red Rocks. That was legendary.
I'm gonna go to Dirk's.
Dirks Bentley.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
That would be sick. Yeah, there's a lot of concerts. Honestly,
Eric Church was damn good. It's just
I
tough.
bet.
Dude, Eric Church is tough because like he has such good songs and he is such a good performer and he knows it,
Right.
so he doesn't have openers. It's 3 hours of Eric Church.
No
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
That's fucking insane.
It's
actually,
tough.
I've never heard that actually.
Yeah, went to that. That was
That's
fucking awesome. Saw it at the fucking Boise State basketball arena.
actually.
Yeah, took Lady with it. And
No kidding.
That was fucking great.
That sounds hella
I mean-
fun. It's a sweet arena.
Yeah,
actually.
the speakers aren't great,
we need to go
but yeah,
before the season ends, which is happening fast.
Yeah.
We need to go to a game. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Basketball game.
Yeah.
yeah. The sound system in that arena is not good, but
True. But the rest of the arena is sick. I think,
yes.
I haven't. I guess you went
And
to
they're
a
on
concert
a win.
though.
They're
so
doing.
that's
wi-
literally
they're
all sound.
winning. Boise State's
They're
winning.
really doing good. Tied for
Boise
first.
State is about to become a basketball school.
Yeah, don't wish it into existence, but
Wow.
still they're doing good. So
They
it's
went to
good
March
see.
Madness last year, so
and they're on pace for that this year. So
yeah.
yeah, that would be fun. So yeah, I think really the biggest one for me will be, and I think it's within like a month of each other, will be Token and then that metal concert.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever NF drops and he goes on concert, we're going to that shit.
Oh yeah, dude. I want to
'Cause
go to that.
That boy, oh,
We
but
could go.
he's big now. Like he's
He's
serious.
blown up.
Yeah.
What
He's huge.
do you think you'd have a concert on this side of the country? Because he kind of usually
Probably a
has an easy-
Seattle or a Portland or a
Salt Lake maybe.
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake would be easy drive too.
Pocatello maybe.
Oh God, not there.
Yeah, I don't know about Poke.
Not there.
We
But But
It's
that'd be
alright.
sick if he did.
It
That would
would,
be
but
hilarious.
That'd be really funny.
No,
but
but-
still,
I just think, man, I think this
Yeah.
album, not to get too sidetracked, but I think it's going to be
really good.
different. And it's
Without
gonna
a
be fire.
single song coming out yet.
No, but that's how he does. That's how he does.
There's
it.
no basis
I
for
think-
you saying it's gonna
No,
be fire.
I've seen some clips. But who knows if that's
He
on the
deletes
album,
them too.
but-
That's the thing. He'll
yeah,
play
he
it.
tweets out clips and then deletes them in 30 seconds. So you have to be like, but I have
Oh,
his notifications, so I'm always the crackhead that sees
Yeah,
them.
I'm
so
never gonna fucking see a single
no,
thing from
but
him.
that's fine. But it's okay. It makes it more exciting for when he does drop. So we'll see what happens there. So,
Yep.
so I think we'll do Dilly's big topic next week.
Yeah, that's
Right.
fine. We'll
Okay.
expand on it. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
be-
You want to
Yep,
give
yep.
like a quick
Cliffhanger.
90-second summary on what that, or 60-second summary on what that is?
So it's about
Little
way off.
preview for next episode.
Yep. So it's completely different topic. Completely
Yeah,
way
totally different. That's why I'm excited to do it next
So-
episode.
It's about fuel choice in America. So when you fill up your car with gasoline,
Right.
there are other fuels, there are other options you can choose. And you're probably like,
Mo-
what?
yeah, most
No
people
way.
don't know that, right?
They don't know that, and we don't have an option.
Right.
There's another country. Well, Brazil has an option.
Right.
And we have different options. So I think
Mhm.
that's more. I'll expand on it, but
Okay.
it's pretty cool. It's kind of more. I mean, it's kind of some people might think it's boring, but it's kind of cool.
Well, if you're into it
Okay.
and you're curious about it, tune
Yeah.
in.
It's gonna be fun.
Episode 71. We'll
It's gonna
bring
be a fun one.
we'll bring the heat. We'll bring the facts. Dilly knows a lot about it, and unlike
Yeah,
yourself,
we'll
Dilly, Mel and I will do some research and watch the videos. So
Yeah, sir.
No.
just make up
Okay.
for it and watch them this week.
Yeah, I could do that.
You could do that.
Good.
Be a good business partner with
Yep.
this whole podcast thing. That'd be good.
That would be nice.
That would be good.
So, but let's focus on next episode.
Yep.
Episode 71 next week. So we'll see what happens. Are we all good? We're ready?
Yeah,
Good episode.
I think
Yep.
this was good.
Wrap it up.
That's the stories of the concerts were comical. So that was awesome.
Facts.
And yes, the Logan Paul Crypto Zoo, very interesting. So I think Dilly kind of got the full story, and I hope the listeners did too. So
Yep.
thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you're on YouTube, you know what the deal is. Drop a like, subscribe. We're almost at 40 subs, so it's a big deal.
Yep.
We got a lot of support coming in. We see the comments on every video, every other video, saying nice things. So I'm gonna keep up the hard work. We're gonna keep going. Excuse me. The wine, not bad, Dilly. Not
yeah,
bad.
it's pretty
So,
good. It's
good job.
yeah.
Solid stuff.
All right.
All right.
Love you guys, and we'll see you guys in episode 71 next week. Peace, y'all.
All right. Bye bye.
So good.
So good.